Hello there, Dukely here. Today I'm playing City of Gangsters. This game came out 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Gangster games are something I usually get. I play all of them. Any of them that I can find, I play them. It's my favorite theme for video game kind of stuff like this. This is a strategy game, and it's not too bad. I could hear my dog for a second there. And this one, they finally updated it and added in some stuff that I was waiting for, so I want to go in and try it with this new stuff. So you can select a city here. I think I tried Cincinnati and I really didn't like it. Pittsburgh was okay, and I haven't tried Detroit. But we're going to go with Chicago because I think it's the most balanced for a start. And we're going to just smash the random button. Now, they have quite the list of nationalities, which is a lot of fun. That's really cool to see. Maybe we'll be a Scottish, since I have Scottish ancestry. I suppose it makes sense. Peter Smith does not sound very Scottish. Frederick Ferguson. Arthur Armstrong. I don't want to be associated with the F2 driver. Let's try somebody more interesting than that. That sounds more Irish. Again, McDaniel. Francis McDaniel. Francis McDaniel. Sure. We'll take, white guy skin tone. We'll take the quizzical looking chap here, and we'll give him appropriate attire. Something like that, perhaps. With the spendas. That looks good. The delicate flower. Yeah. There's one of these that I quite enjoy. Is it this one? No. Is it the gossip? Yeah, good at getting information, but maybe not so good at keeping it. So that's a good one. Now, starting skill. Reduce the amount of cash required to buy out a corner hooligan. Okay, that's dumb. I just kill those guys. Nice building. Organizing crime, I think, is quite good. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's great. So we're going to go with that one. And we're going to look for Scottish business folks. Okay, so it's going to generate a random map here for us of Chicago. The maps are massive. We'll be starting in 1920, the dawn of Prohibition. Francis McDaniel, 23 years old, Scottish. You finally arrive in the big city, Chicago. And there you go. It's illegal to make and distribute booze. You're staying with your uncle Benjamin McDaniel. He's going to show you the ropes. So there we go. And we've started in a fairly favorable location. We're up in a corner, which is not the worst. So here we are in our little car here, Francis. The game has kind of a voxel-y, not really voxel. Maybe? I don't know. A really simple graphics style, but it works fantastic for this game, considering the number of buildings that it has to render. If you look here, it's massive. Probably never see, half this map. This is an interesting road. I like that. There's a train. That's always good. So yeah, we've got quite a bit going on here. I'll try to give you a brief overview. So this one with the kind of, I don't know, box around it, that gray kind of square thing, that means it's a building that's owned by us. So if we check this out, it's a delicatessen. They produce crocks and hops. Why a delicatessen produces hops, I don't know, but they do. If we take a look at our storage, here's our car with Francis. You can see we've got a bunch of beer in here, and so we've got some moonshine as well. So what we're going to do is get rid of the baseball bat, because we don't need that currently. We're going to take all the beer we can. We're going to load up the car with booze. And these little hands with the red ticket means that they owe us a favor, basically. So we're going to have a chat with these people. They don't want to buy anything from us. Do you want to buy anything? They'll buy cigarettes and moonshine. Well, we do actually have moonshine, so that's good to know. And these parts of the city that are colored in are parts that we can see. These are unexplored. and these are buildings that we know what the company is, but we don't know much else about it yet. And so we really want to find people who want to buy booze. And these people owe us favors. In fact, these people are probably going to have want to buy stuff from us. Because not only will they buy stuff from us, they'll buy beer. So let's have a look. He'll take 28. That's a steal. What a great deal. So if we talk to this guy, he actually is going to know somebody else who wants to buy beer. So there we go. We got an inn with Nowakowski and Sons, tobacconist. Now, I might think that he's not a Scottish fellow. Just a guess. These guys are Russian here. Now, this is a Scottish counter. Scottish. Lucy Schulz is Scottish. Okay. There's some weird stuff going on with the algorithm there once in a while. So they'll buy hard cider and cigarettes. We don't have any cigarettes. Also, they apparently knew the same person because you saw that little head thing disappeared. So we're going to go over and talk to the hardware store guy, Louis Bogdanov. Guess what? He's Russian. Now, he'll buy cider and wine. He also sells bottles and barrels. So that's good. Good to know. I think, we're going to be in a good condition. We're going to be in good shape for producing wine or beer. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here because we make crocks over here, which are required for making the lower level booze. We're going to check out what these are. This is a truck store. They sell trucks. We could buy a truck, but we probably can't afford a truck. Actually, we're out of action points. So if you look up here, we have 0 action points and 6 movement points left. So what we could do is just burn our movement points by exploring over this part of town. We'll go to next turn, and you can see it just refilled our actions and stuff. So we found 2 sawmills across the road from each other. They have a proposition for us. Yeah, I can get booze for you. You want some homemade beer? You know what? I've got some with me right here. And so now they're interested in buying beer. Great. I have some in the car. 7. They want 25 more. Wow. We learned about some resources, but nothing shocking. I mean, we had a pretty good idea that was going to happen when we started talking to them. That we were going to learn about beer stuff. So we're going to come back over here and reload our... Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to reload our moonshine. We're going to dump off some cash. Go to our next turn. We're going to see she wants to buy moonshine. She'll take 13. There you go. Goodbye. Now we'll go back over here. Sorry, I'm clicking. My mouse is being a little derpy today. Again, all the beer we can carry. And we're going to go back over here to, what is this? A German wood place. And there you go. Take all that, please. And apparently they know somebody who wants to buy beer also. You should meet Ruby. Now, unfortunately, I believe that's this person again. But, oh no, it's a different Ruby. Okay, there we go. So we got an inn pretty far away. We're not going to be getting to that anytime soon, so that's good. Now let's try visiting. Now we're out of doing stuff points. Okay, they'll buy cider and moonshine. Oh, that's less helpful. Come on, Ruby. Okay, well. Okay, there's a cop shop. That's actually not the worst thing. Because it's a Polish cop, okay, and we don't know anybody who's associated with him. And they want to buy booze, and I've got some right here for you. So in the local vicinity, if we go to our overlay and we look at beer, we've got 3 people buying beer. That's pretty good. I think that means we're going to be expanding into beer production here quite rapidly. I've got 5 points, so I might as well just drive up here. So we've met this chap. Sure, that's the guy we've met, and he's, we've got some more businesses, truck repair, like a lumber yard. Wow, they sell hops and apple juice. That is an interesting combination. And this is just an auto repair joint. Okay. So now what we're going to want to do is find somebody who owes us a favor, who wants to run a front for us. Which I'm thinking is going to be this guy here. He's in a good spot. He can expand to these three kind of, it's like a plus sign, right? They go one in each direction. So let's see. Would you like to be a front for me so that I can extort people nearby and you collect the money? They've decided that that's totally cool. So let's talk about expanding my territory. They're going to go ahead and work on that one up there. Wait, why can't you? I don't have enough action points. Of course I don't. There we go. They'll pay $10 a go, a whack. So we're going to have to give them some money until they start absorbing businesses that we can actually extort for cash. So we're going to get smart opportunists because this guy does not have a lot of action points. Now they've got another opportunity for us. They're having a hard time finding malt syrup. $5 crock stoneware crocks and $250. Sure. I don't think we actually need malt syrup. If we look in here, we can set up a homebrew operation, which requires malt syrup. So we're going to need some malt syrup. $600 and 4 wood. Apparently I have that, so I'm going to go ahead and start building it. I guess I had enough money in there just from selling locally here that, you know, we're able to make that happen. So let's found another lumber joint here, and they sell some more stuff. We're going to go down here and have a look. Now we've got a delicatessen. And they're interested in booze also. Great. Okay, here you go. Get a little cheeky postcard. Can we make it back home? Not quite, but we get pretty close. And we're going to load up with more beer here. And, well, I would take the stone crocks, but we don't really have enough space for them. So we'll go back down here. The cop is wandering around, but we'll deal with him eventually. And you want beer? How much do you want? They're going to clean us out? Wow. They also know somebody who likes to buy beer, Philip, who's a blacksmith. He's not too far away. We could easily incorporate him into a delivery route if we were so inclined. There's a police station nearby. It's the Angadinga tea room. And that's it. We can't move any further. Great. So they just cleaned us out of beer, which is amazing. Now both of these places have questions. They ban alcohol. If we're back home, we could drink as much as we like. Have 5 corners in your territory. Okay, that'll just come naturally, so that's fine. We'll accept that mission. They were going to offer me the same mission, it looks like, because it's disappeared now. We want to take what's left of the booze and the shine. And I need, like, what, 5 crocs? 5 crocs. Okay. Somebody over here wanted shine. This guy. Want the shine? I've got some right. I've got. She's almost bought everything I had. We're gonna go back down here. Couldn't quite reach it. You guys buy beer, right? Oh no, I was going to the right place. Okay, there we go. And here's the money. Okay, cool. And they gave me 5 barrels of malt syrup. You Mig needs some more. Okay, I want to sell beer. I have some in the car. There you go. Clean me out of beer. Wow, good. Looking good here. So what do we got left? 3 moonshine. I've never had great luck moving significant amounts of moonshine before. They don't have anything there. Oh, we've got to go talk to the sawmill. The cop is there, but they should... Oh. Okay, they want some more crocs to get the stoneware? The malt syrup going. Here you go. Here's some cash to keep things afloat. Unfortunately, they're expanding here first. Is that gonna... Well, that will include the tobacco store, which is good. So we can probably squeeze them, and they won't care too bad because we'll be selling them booze. So, there you go. We're going to dump off our money here because the cop is getting a little close for comfort. We don't need that many. We needed 25, I believe. 24 even. Boop. The UI in this game's a little bit interesting, but it's not definitely not the worst I've seen. Here's your crocs. Okay, so here we go. They'll send 24 small barrels to the warehouse. Great. And every time we deliver 24 crocs, they'll basically send 24 malts to the warehouse, which is great for us because we produce crocs for free. We're out of movement points. Good. Nobody else wants to talk to us over here. And we finished our brewing thing. It's ready to go. So if we have a look at this, you can see we've got 150 crocs and 29 barrels. So we're ready to go. We've got two turns worth of production ready to go. So we should find a neutral croc supplier, which I don't think we've encountered yet. Oh no, we have. Okay. And ferry the crocs to... no, this one. Down to our associate, who will have them filled with malt syrup. Is that here? Okay, and so that's going to give us plenty. We'll have plenty of malt syrup in here now. 53. We produce every 28 days, so that's basically 5 months worth of production we've got ready to go. And we produce how many crocs? 30 crocs every 14 days. So that's plenty. And now we can spend a little bit of time driving around. We want to look for another front, ideally. So that we can start muscling some people. A new corner acknowledges your presence. Great. And I feel like he still needs more actions. So that's what we're going to go for. This is a warehouse of some description, and they sell barrels and things. Great. Prairie Glass Factory. I've never seen a glass factory before. They sell bats and bricks, which is fantastic. Bricks can sometimes be really difficult to find. And you sell steel barrels. Okay, not so helpful for quite a while, I have to say. So let's go up to our friend here. Listen, bud, I'm going to sell you some moonshine, and he's going to be real pleased with that. Listen, we've taken over. Would you mind paying us? And they don't have any problem paying us because we're sufficiently wetting the area with booze. And so now we're going to speak to you again. Hey, let's expand. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. And no problem. We'll see ya. So there's two businesses here. A Czech fellow and a Czech fellow. Czech fellow. They're both Czech. This guy is a little bit happier with us. You can't extort the police station. So we can look and see, does anybody know this cop? And you know what? Our friend here at the front, Evelyn Meyer, she knows this cop. So we're going to say, hey, can you put in a good word with me with the local fuzz? And she's going to say, no problem. No problem, Chief. That's good. You're good to go. We're just going to run back here and pick up some booze that we've made. Because we're going to want to liquor up this chap here. Oh, and he's keen. He's like, I'll take it all, mate. And then we're gonna go to the cops. Hey, how you doing? I'd love to give you some cash for a bribe. He says, no problem. And he's gonna give us a switchblade, which is nice. Thank you for keeping the precinct safer. So we've got a switchblade now, which I think is better than a bat. I'm not actually 100% sure. So the more people, the more people or more corners you control, the more weapons you can ask for. Eventually you can ask them to give you like Tommy guns and stuff, which is pretty cool. So that's great. We don't have to worry about this guy stinging us around here, unless we really do something bad. But now he could care less until basically this time next year, and we'll have to pay him again, which is no problem. And so they have a business interested in expansion. That is interesting. I think we're going to take a cheeky drive down here, though, where we're going to find nobody. And we're just going to spend some time doing it. We've met an enemy, the Clary outfit. It doesn't look like they control much of anything. We found Hackinson's Cafe. Now, there's a good chance they just don't want to deal with us because, well, we're a rival outfit and their gang is in the neighborhood, Jean Cleary. We found their hideout. We found a cannery, so we can have a word with her. Doesn't care about business. Likes to control territory. Dislikes other ethnic groups. What are you? She's Polish. Okay, well that's not the best. So we'll be on our way, I suppose. Now we found a confectionery, which is hard to see because it's behind my car here. Now, I've had games where these confectionery candy factory places have made me an absolute fortune because they buy an enormous volume. So that's good. And we finished more beer production. So hopefully we're getting ready to expand our territory soon because we're going to need a driver to start carting some beer around for us. What do you have for new skills? Want to learn how to make brick wine? Not really. Let me just sell you what I got in the car right now there, Sonny Jim. And can I dump this off somewhere else? Now he won't sell to me because the cop is sitting right there. And this guy wants 50 crocs. Okay, there we go. I'll be right back too, by the way, with that, because we're going to load that guy up. We're going to empty our production run over here with this dude. There you go. 312 bucks. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Aha! And we've acquired more territory. So how are we doing? 70, 33. Still looking good for production. We'll get rid of the switchblades. Now we're really unlikely to be in conflict with anybody for quite a while. Get 750 bucks. We can always come back and get that if we need it. So we're going to go over here and talk to our front. How's the front doing? They're going to give us $0. Let's expand. That would be a great direction to expand in. So we're going to go over here and talk to this guy who's in love with us. Hey, guess what? You can pay me, and they're happy to. He's pleased as punch. This guy might be less keen to be paying us protection money. He did, but he's not happy about it. You can see he just dislikes us a little bit for ruining his business, essentially. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Here I am minding my own business, just running some stone crocs down to the malt supplier. Jean Cleary has appeared in our territory. And she's done business with Betty's, I almost said polished meats. Betty's Polish Meats. So, well, Jean, you're in for it now. You're in real trouble. Because we can't have that. I was just going to leave her alone. So let's see, 15 to 35. 10 to 30. Switchblade it is. Jean. You're gonna have it coming, Jean. She's done a runner. She knows we're onto her. I've tolerated your presence long enough. We're gonna stab her up with the switchblade. Embarrassingly, we didn't do any damage to each other. But just in time, we gained a skill, which we're going to throw in combat. Okay, Jean, let's try this again. Taste my switchblade. We put her in the... Oh, she's put me in the hospital. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Well, there we go. I've never lost the game before. Wow, that was embarrassingly slow. You know, that makes sense for the video. We should have had a one-up on her. She was, I believe, was unarmed. We're buried at the municipal cemetery. So there we are, come at her with a knife. Apparently the cops showed up. Well, I was dead. Unfortunate, to say the least. Requiescate in pace. So there you go, City of Gangsters. Wow, that was real shitty. I guess I should have armed up a bit more, and when she did do a runner when we confronted her, but maybe I should have just left it at that until we were a little bit more tough. But you know, that's how these things go. If you want to see more City of Gangsters, I really like this game. I'd be happy to play it. I can cut out a lot of the fluff, just show you guys the exciting bits, the action, what's going on. Kind of like what I do with my old Dwarf Fortress series, where I would just let the game kind of keep progressing, and then once some stuff happened, I would show you. So yeah, if you want to see a series on this, do let me know. And hopefully you enjoyed, and see you next time. Goodbye.